Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are having an amazing day. So in today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you why I hate this washing machine. So, for one, not enough drum capacity. This thing is a 3.9 cubic foot washer. You put a double sized comforter in this thing. Yeah, it's almost overloaded with that in there. Next thing, this agitator. See, look at this. This whole drum, there's no drum brake. So if you do this, the whole drum turns. Yeah, it's because they went cheap and they removed the transmission. A transmission and a drum and an actual agitator is what get your clothes clean. Not any of this auto load sensing BS. Thank God this thing doesn't have that. As if it did, it'd be a whole other video. Next thing, see, you put it at large water level, or even small. It fills up to like an extra small or some shit, so it barely fills up enough. Large, pretty much the same story. Super, yeah, it fills up to like barely even the top of the tank. So your clothes are not getting like half the submersion that let's say an old 2000s direct drive had. For instance, my aunt's 2003 Kenmore. That thing beats this washer out by like 10 times in performance. It washes better than this. This thing's newer. You think the newer machine would have better performance, right? Like, so you would think the newer the machine, the better the performance. Yeah, you don't get that. You get the newer the machine, cheap build, horrendous wash action, stupid sounds, stupid mode shifters that have to lock the drum in place on this thing so it doesn't spin while the drum's agitating, while the thing's going around like that. And please, this thing is compatible with the fabric softener dispenser. Or I thought it was. It's incompatible. Because there's no spin before the rinse. And this is not even a true rinse cycle. It underfills for a rinse. I'm sorry, but GE, you really fucked up on this one. I'm being honest. And see, if you want to get anything other than cold rinses, what you have to do is you have to have a Y splitter on your hot connection, and you have to have a hose that goes through the back of the washer like this, and goes into the drum, so you can have a warm rinse or a hot rinse on your laundry. Because look at this right here, all cold rinses. So even if you do hot or warm, you get nothing but cold rinses. And this right here, all these cycles, like, I mean, so see, like, you put it at this. You would think that putting the washer on the maximum soil level allowed, that you would get aggressive and actually strong agitation. No, you get this weak shit. I'm gonna want to show you guys a video of the agitation on this thing. It's horrendous. And don't even get me started on the mode shifter on this thing. It's gonna break. Everything is gonna break. See, look at this. This thing, yes, you put out a light. This is the only way to get a quick wash on this thing. Because if you put it here, from here to here is 32 minutes. I measured this. It's about 25 minutes, I think. I don't know. And if you put it at darks, this is the cycle that gives you longer agitation. So you would think the longer the agitation, the better the cycle, right? Well, no. Frankly, the longer the cycle, the worse performance the machine gets. Sometimes I have to put my laundry on quick wash and then just rinse it again after it spins. So I have to turn it around like this and bring it to extra rinse. Because, do you see an extra rinse knob on this? Or an extended spin knob on here? No. This machine was cheap for a reason. It's the entry-level unit. It's not the most basic model you could buy in 2012. This thing was the mid-tier. Because the basic one, you only had water over here and this over here. You didn't have a knob for water temperature. Now, don't get me started on the crummy balance of this thing. I wash blankets in this thing. I have to babysit this thing so it doesn't walk its way across the floor. Because if it's slightly off balance, it makes its way like this, backwards or forwards. So then I have to come in here, push the machine back in. Then sometimes I have to move the dryer because the dryer gets moved over too. Yeah, this thing. GE stands for General Electric. More like General Garbage. Honestly, guys, I feel like GE should never have made washers or dryers. Honestly, the only machines that they were good at, and you hear that? That is the sound of the fraudulent drum brake in this thing. Like, when this thing's spinning at full speed, and you lift up the lid, because you forgot to take an item out during the rinse, and you're supposed to hang dry or whatever, because it can't spin. It makes a really annoying noise. I don't like this washer, okay? See you guys.